If you have ADHD and you've ever thought about starting a business, or you've already started one and it feels like riding a very fast horse with no reins, today's episode is for you. Welcome to Wisdom from the Porch. I'm GP. This is Wisdom from the Porch. We're talking about ADHD and entrepreneurship, the real version, not the turn your ADHD into a superpower motivation poster version. The version that includes the actual advantages, the actual landmines, and a real framework for building something that lasts beyond your next hyper-focus phase. Let's start with what ADHD actually gives you in a business context. These are real, documented cognitive advantages, not spin. Superpower 1. Divergent thinking. ADHD brains make connections between seemingly unrelated ideas at a rate that neurotypical brains don't. This is the root of creativity and innovation. Most successful businesses are built on a non-obvious connection, seeing a need that everyone else looked past and combining two existing things in a way nobody tried. That's ADHD thinking at its best. You see the angle that the room missed. Superpower 2. Hyperfocus. When an ADHD brain locks onto something it finds genuinely interesting and meaningful, it can produce output that neurotypical brains simply can't match. The depth of focus, the hours of sustained engagement, the ability to disappear into a problem and emerge with a solution. That's hyperfocus. Most ADHD entrepreneurs built their best work in hyperfocus states. The key is learning how to identify what triggers yours and designing your business around creating those conditions. Superpower 3. High tolerance for ambiguity. Entrepreneurship is inherently uncertain. The early stages especially are messy, undefined, and constantly shifting. Many people find this intolerable. ADHD brains are often comfortable, sometimes exhilarated by open-ended situations where the rules aren't set yet. You were made for the startup phase. You thrive in the creative chaos that other people find paralyzing. Now, let's talk about two of the biggest ADHD entrepreneurial traps. Trap 1 is the shiny object pivot. ADHD entrepreneurship has a recognizable pattern. Brilliant idea, intense launch energy, early traction, then a new idea appears and the first one quietly dies. This cycle can run for years. Multiple businesses started, most of them abandoned, not because they failed, but because interest migrated. The fix is not willpower. The fix is building a decision protocol before the next shiny object arrives. When a new idea fires, and it will, you write it down. You sit with it for 30 days, and you don't act on it until the 30 days are up. Most ideas don't survive 30 days of calm assessment. The ones that do are worth evaluating seriously. But the protocol protects the existing work from being abandoned on impulse. Trap 2 is the administration collapse. ADHD entrepreneurs can build extraordinary products, services, and client relationships. They often can't maintain the administrative infrastructure of a business, the invoicing, the follow-up emails, the bookkeeping, the scheduling. This isn't incompetence. It's a consistent mismatch between ADHD brain function and low-stimulation repetitive tasks. The fix? Automate or delegate everything administrative as early as financially possible. This isn't a luxury. This is the thing that determines whether your business survives year 2. The money you spend on a part-time admin or a smart automation system is the most directly ADHD protective investment you can make. Now let's shift to building a business that works with your brain. Here's the framework that ADHD entrepreneurs need to operate from. 3 design principles. Principle 1, design for energy, not time. Neurotypical business advice is about time management. ADHD entrepreneurship is about energy management. Map your high energy, high executive function windows. For most ADHD adults, these are specific times of day, specific days of the week, specific environmental conditions. Put creative and strategic work there. Put administrative and communication work in your lower energy windows, automated if possible. Principle 2, build your accountability externally. ADHD brains are other activated. They work best with external deadlines, external witnesses, and external consequences. This means a business partner, a coach, a mastermind group, a client deadline, a public commitment. Don't rely on internal motivation alone. It's insufficient for the task that requires sustained effort without immediate reward. Build your accountability structures intentionally. Principle 3, make your work intrinsically interesting or stop doing it. ADHD entrepreneurs who build businesses around work they find genuinely engaging are consistently more successful than those who build around what they think they should do. Interest is not optional for ADHD brains. It's the neurochemical condition under which your brain performs. If your business model requires you to consistently do work you find boring, you'll find a way not to do it. You were not built for somebody else's business model. You were built to disrupt, to connect dots at speed, to see what other people walk past. The work is building a container for those gifts that doesn't require you to be someone you're not. Your next step? If you run a business or want to, write down your 3 highest energy windows this week. Just observe, map the pattern. That's your first design decision. If this helped even a little, you can follow the show, so these conversations are here when you need them. And as always, thank you to Cloud Microphones for supporting these conversations. Monday, we're going deep on emotional regulation, the full toolkit. See you then. This has been Wisdom from the Porch. I'm GP. You're always welcome on the porch.